In the modern world, plastic is amazingly everywhere. From streets, rivers to sky. It's in our homes, food packaging, clothing, and even in the air we breathe.
Hey everyone, greetings from Fiber Crest AI.
I am Nova. Today I will share 10 hidden health hazards of plastic. While plastic has revolutionized industries and made our lives more convenient, its ubiquitous presence has come at a cost, one that is not immediately visible but increasingly alarming. As plastic waste continues to accumulate, microplastics have found their way into our oceans, water sources, and even human bodies. But how exactly does this affect our health? Let's explore the hidden health risks associated with plastic and understand how these apparently harmless materials can have far-reaching consequences for our well-being. Microplastics are tiny particles of plastic, often less than 5 millimeters in diameter, that result from the breakdown of larger plastic items, or from microbeads in products like cosmetics and cleaning agents. These tiny particles are seemingly impossible to avoid, as they are found in oceans, rivers, soil, air, and even the food we consume. Now, the question is, how do they impact human health? 1. Microplastics in the air. Microplastics have been found in the air, and research suggests that these particles can be inhaled. As they access into the respiratory system, they may cause a range of issues, from respiratory inflammation to potential long-term lung damage. Some studies suggest that the accumulation of microplastics in the lungs could contribute to diseases like asthma, bronchitis, and even fibrosis. 2. Ingestion of microplastics. Perhaps the most concerning way we are exposed to microplastics is through the ingestion of contaminated food and water. Microplastics have been detected in seafood, table salt, and even tap water. When consumed, these particles could accumulate in the digestive system, potentially causing inflammation, leaky gut syndrome, or even more severe gastrointestinal impacts. They may also interact with the bacteria in our gut, altering our microbiome and affecting digestive health. As we continue to consume microplastics, they enter the bloodstream and tissues, raising significant concerns about their long-term effects on human health. 3. Hormonal disruption. Microplastics contain chemicals like phthalates and bisphenol A, BPA, which are known endocrine disruptors. These substances interfere with the body's hormone system and can lead to a variety of health hazards. In particular, BPA is especially linked to reproductive issues, thyroid disorders, and developmental problems in children. The disruption of normal hormone function can also contribute to cancer, obesity, and diabetes. 4. Toxicity and cancer risk. Many plastics contain toxic additives and chemicals that can leach out over time. Studies suggest that exposure to these chemicals may increase the risk of cancer, particularly breast and prostate cancer. As microplastics accumulate in tissues, they could potentially carry harmful toxins, causing cellular damage and increasing the risk of chronic diseases, including cancer. 5. Immune system stress. The human immune system is designed to recognize and respond to foreign bodies, addressing harmful particles like microplastics. As microplastics accumulate in tissues, the immune system may react by producing chronic inflammation, which is linked to a wide range of diseases, including autoimmune disorders, arthritis, and heart disease. Over time, this chronic inflammation may weaken the immune system and make the body more susceptible to infections. Plastics have infiltrated not just our bodies, but the very sources of life, our oceans and drinking water. These environmental factors are playing a drastic role in spreading the health risks associated with plastics. 6. Plastic in the ocean. A growing health threat. The ocean is the final resting place for much of the world's plastic waste. As plastics degrade into microplastics, they can easily be consumed by marine life, entering the food chain. The ingestion of microplastics by fish, crustaceans, and other marine animals is a serious concern for humans, as we consume seafood contaminated with these particles. Studies show that these microplastics can transfer harmful chemicals into human body, affecting our health when consumed. Moreover, plastics in the ocean also attract toxic pollutants like pesticides, heavy metals, and persistent organic pollutants, POPs, which further exacerbate the risks. 7. Microplastics in drinking water. Microplastics have been found in both bottled and tap water across the globe. As water filtration systems are not yet designed to remove these tiny particles, they often end up in the water we drink. The long-term effects of consuming microplastics through drinking water are constantly being studied, but initial research indicates potential risks through the digestive and immune systems. As more microplastics enter water sources, the more likely we are to ingest them without even realizing it. It's not just the microplastics that pose risks. The entire life cycle of plastic, from production to disposal, has inimical effects on human health. 8. Toxicity from plastic production. The production and reproduction of plastic involves the use of various toxic chemicals. Workers in plastic manufacturing plants are often exposed to harmful substances such as styrene and vinyl chloride, both of which have been linked to cancer. The environmental pollution triggered by plastic manufacturing also affects nearby communities, leading to respiratory problems, skin conditions, and other illnesses. The burden of plastic waste. Plastic waste is not only an environmental problem, but also a public health issue. As plastic waste easily decomposes in landfills, it can release toxic chemicals into the surrounding soil and water. These chemicals can access into the food chain and lead to health problems for both humans and wildlife. Communities near plastic production sites or waste disposal areas often experience high rates of respiratory and skin diseases. 10. Plastic and climate change. The production and disposal of plastic also contribute immensely to climate change, which has indirect effects on human health. Constantly rising temperatures and altered weather patterns can increase the spread of infectious diseases, reduce access to clean water, and worsen air quality, all of which can harm human health. While the health risks posed by plastics are intense, still there is hope. Increased awareness and action can make a significant difference. Governments, industries, markets, and individuals must all play a role in reducing plastic consumption, improving recycling efforts, and developing sustainable alternatives. By transitioning to eco-friendly materials and supporting policies that reduce plastic pollution, we can protect our health and the health of upcoming generations. The mission toward a plastic-free future will not be easy, but it's one we can tackle together. Each of your small step, whether it's choosing reusable products, reducing plastic waste, or supporting sustainable practices, adds up. The power to create a healthier, immaculate world is in our hands. By taking action today, we can make our tomorrow free from the hidden health hazards of plastic.